Welcome to Smart Dollar Mindset, the channel that helps you achieve financial freedom through smart money habits and intelligent investing. Today, we're going to uncover one of the most powerful frameworks for understanding wealth, the 4 levels of financial freedom. If you've ever wondered why some people seem completely at peace with money while others live constantly on edge, this video will give you the blueprint to change that. Because financial freedom isn't just about having millions of dollars, it's about control, stability, and the ability to make choices based on what you want, not what you can afford. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you are on the financial freedom ladder, what it takes to move to the next level, and how to build real wealth, step by step. So let's get started. The journey to financial freedom starts with financial stability. This is the foundation, the point where you stop sinking and start gaining control over your financial life. For most people, this is the hardest step because it requires confronting bad habits, changing behaviors, and learning how money really works. Financial stability means you're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. You've built a small emergency fund, maybe $1,000 to start, then eventually 3 to 6 months of expenses. You've paid down your high-interest debt, and you've stopped relying on credit cards to survive. Your bills are current, you know where your money is going, and for the first time you feel a sense of control. Think of it like learning to swim. When you're drowning in debt or overwhelmed by expenses, you can't plan for the future. You're just trying to stay afloat. Financial stability is when you finally learn to keep your head above water. Take, for example, someone earning $4,000 a month who spends $4,100. That $100 shortfall may not sound like much, but it creates a cycle of debt and stress. Achieving financial stability means breaking that cycle, spending less than you earn, tracking your expenses, and saving the difference. This level isn't glamorous. It's not about investing or buying assets yet. It's about discipline. It's about budgeting, building financial awareness, and developing habits that will serve you for life. People often underestimate how powerful stability really is. It's the turning point between chaos and progress. Without this foundation, everything else collapses. Once you've mastered stability, you move into financial security, the second level. This is when your focus shifts from surviving to protecting yourself. You start building a cushion that shields you from financial emergencies. At this stage, you have an emergency fund of at least 6 months of expenses. You're contributing regularly to retirement accounts, investing consistently, and you have insurance, health, auto, and maybe even life insurance to protect yourself and your family. Financial security means you've created a safety net so that if you lose your job or face unexpected bills, it won't destroy your finances. It's about resilience. Real financial security also means having passive income sources, income that comes in even if you stop working temporarily. This might be dividends from investments, rental income, or side hustles that run on autopilot. Here's an example. Imagine someone who earns $60,000 a year from their job, but also makes $400 a month in dividends and another $500 from a small online business. That extra $900 every month gives them breathing room. It means their entire well-being isn't tied to a single paycheck. At this level, money stops being a constant source of stress. You start sleeping better because you know you have protection. You're no longer vulnerable to every financial storm that comes your way. But to reach true freedom, you have to go further, to the third level, financial independence. This is the point where your assets, your investments, savings, and income-producing resources generate enough income to cover your basic living expenses without you needing to work for a paycheck. Financial independence is the dream most people have when they talk about retirement, but the beauty is you don't have to wait until 65 to get there. You can reach this stage much earlier if you're intentional. Let's break it down. Suppose your basic living expenses, housing, food, transportation, insurance, and essentials total $3,500 a month. To achieve financial independence, your passive income from investments should match or exceed that $3,500. That could come from dividends, real estate, business profits, or a combination of all three. When your money works harder than you do, you've reached independence. The key here is understanding the difference between financial comfort and financial independence. Comfort means you're not stressed about bills. Independence means you no longer rely on a job to pay them. Many people who reach this level describe it as one of the most liberating feelings in the world. You wake up and realize that your time finally belongs to you. You can choose to work because you want to, not because you have to. Think about people who build portfolios that generate consistent cash flow. A person with a $500,000 investment portfolio earning a 7% annual return generates $35,000 per year. Combine that with other passive income streams, and you can live well without ever touching the principal. The journey to this stage takes time, discipline, and a long-term mindset. You can't reach it through luck or get-rich-quick schemes. It's built through consistent habits. The fourth and final level is financial abundance, the stage of ultimate freedom. This is when your wealth exceeds your needs by a wide margin. You're not just surviving or maintaining a comfortable lifestyle. You have more than enough. Financial abundance gives you choices. You can travel, give generously, start businesses, or support causes you care about. You no longer measure money in terms of what you can afford. You measure it in terms of the impact you can make. This is the level where financial freedom becomes true life freedom. You can design your days around what fulfills you instead of what pays you. You can focus on family, passion projects, or personal growth without worrying about income. But reaching this level isn't only about the size of your bank account, it's about mindset. Some people earn millions but still live in scarcity because they fear losing it. True abundance is knowing that even if you stopped earning tomorrow, your lifestyle, your security, and your purpose would remain intact. Let's look at an example. Imagine someone who has $5 million invested across real estate, index funds, and dividend stocks, producing $200,000 a year in passive income. Their annual expenses are only $80,000. They could stop working today and never run out of money. That's financial abundance. But it's not just about the numbers. It's also about fulfillment. At this stage, the focus shifts from accumulation to contribution. How you use your wealth to create a legacy that outlives you. Some people choose to mentor others, teach financial literacy, or fund charities. Others use their abundance to buy time, more moments with their family, more freedom to explore, more energy to live intentionally. The journey through these four levels transforms not just your finances, but your mindset. At first, money is a source of fear and frustration. Then it becomes a tool for security. Eventually, it becomes a source of freedom and fulfillment. But here's the truth. Every level requires a different version of you. To reach stability, you have to take control, face your debt, create a budget, and stop ignoring your finances. To reach security, you must plan, build systems, automate savings, protect yourself, and think ahead. To reach independence, you must invest, learn how money grows, understand compounding, and let time work for you. And to reach abundance, you must expand, shift your focus from earning to giving, from fear to freedom. Each step demands a mindset upgrade. If you stay stuck thinking like a spender, you'll never become a builder. If you think like an employee forever, you'll never think like an owner. The people who reach financial freedom aren't always the smartest or the luckiest. They're the most consistent. They don't let emotions control their decisions. They don't try to impress others. They keep showing up for their goals even when progress feels slow. Building wealth isn't about speed, it's about direction. You could run fast, but if you're heading the wrong way, chasing status, debt, or temporary pleasures, you'll never reach freedom. But if you keep moving in the right direction, spending less than you earn, saving intentionally, investing wisely, and learning continuously, you will get there. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Final thoughts. Financial freedom isn't a destination you reach once. It's a journey of growth, awareness, and alignment. It starts with stability, where you gain control of your money. Then security, where you build protection and peace of mind. Then independence, where your money begins to work for you. And finally, abundance, where your wealth gives you the ability to live life entirely on your terms. Most people never make it past the first level because they underestimate the power of consistency. But the truth is, small, smart decisions, made consistently over time, will always outperform short bursts of effort. The key is to start where you are. Don't wait for perfect timing or higher income. You can begin today by tracking your expenses, paying off debt, saving a small percentage of your income, and investing regularly. Every small action compounds into something greater. The path to financial freedom isn't just about money, it's about freedom of time, choice, and peace of mind. It's about being able to live life on purpose, not in reaction to bills or obligations. So ask yourself, where are you on the ladder today, and what can you do this month to reach the next level? Because the sooner you start climbing, the sooner you'll reach the life you've always dreamed of. This is Smart Dollar Mindset, where we help you build wealth, grow your investments, and design a life of true freedom through smart financial decisions. If you found value in this video, subscribe, hit the like button, and share this message with someone who needs it. Let's help more people climb the ladder to financial freedom, one smart choice at a time.